What's good, y'all? What's today? Friday? Flirty Friday. Just got in from work. It was a great night. I still have obviously like sticky stuff stuck to myself. It's gross. Yeah, I had a couple of random stories that were pretty funny. I guess for starters, our card for the weekend is Peacock, and so my stories are actually kind of vain. I usually wear a mask during the dinner shift because I didn't wear it when I was training in December, and then I thought like one night at work I was like, yeah, maybe I should start wearing my mask to work because of the surge. And I'd been vaccinated, and I usually was like a real stickler about it, but like literally none of the customers coming in were wearing one anyway. And so the staff wasn't, everybody's vaccinated. So I was like, I mean, at some point, like I'm going to be taking this mask off. So I started like testing the waters. And when I've been going out on my own for dinner or drinks, I haven't really worn it, but like I wear it at the grocery store. Like Nashville is very much like sort of, we're a liberal city surrounded by conservatives. So basically it equals out to, we have a lot of freedom, but a lot of people are like really responsible anyway, as long as you're in the Davidson County downtown area. So I have been wearing my mask, and tonight we were doing like all of our opening duty stuff, and I ended up getting a table like as soon as we opened the doors. That's like every night I get like the first table. It's so crazy. It's because I say my prayers before the shift. So I see my tables over there, and they'd already seen me without the mask on, and I was like, I think it would weird them out more if I put it on like afterwards, because they'd be like, did you just get exposed? So I ended up taking my mask off, and it was very much like Peacock because it was like, show your face. And the Mars and Venus conjunct is like, I don't know, I guess putting a lot of romance in the air. Everyone's feeling sultry. You can tell all the people in the restaurant are like feeling sexy and romantic, and Pluto's coming in and really being transformative in a lot of areas. People are shedding their old hang-ups and feeling like new. And so it was a great night. I got to like put my face out there, and I was laughing at work with people because I was like, every time I get vain and I try to like put my face out there or like do something flirtatious, I get like some kind of like ruler slap from the universe. And this is why I say that, because in December when I did get COVID, it was because I went one time. This is the only time I like went out in so many weeks to a bar and with my best friend, and this man came up to talk to me, to flirt with me about my like outfit. And yeah, and then like the next day I got a really bad case of COVID. I was like, is this my punishment for trying to be seen and appreciated? And so then like, okay, well, isolated incident. And then so rewind like 2 days ago, I'm jogging because we have a nice like warm front going on here in Nashville, and I'm like jogging down the street, and I see this like what appears to be like it's gonna be a good looking man, and he's walking his dog, and he's coming towards me, and I'm like jogging towards them on the same side of the road, and he sees me coming, and we're kind of smiling, and the dog is like rah, and I think the dog is excited to see me, so I reach down and I'm like trying to be all cute for the cute man, and I like reach down to pet his dog. The dog just like mauls my hand, and it's like ah, and I'm like playing it off like I'm just like like the cute little dog, and I'm like, oh my god. And like as soon as I was like out of sight, I'm like, did he break skin? But like I'm bruised. I have a bruise. I don't know if you can see this amidst all like this pen and ink stuck to me, but I like have a bruise, and my arm is sore. So anytime I've been a vain peacock lately, I've literally attacked by viruses and animals, but I don't care. I'm not going to dim my light. I'm turning my volume all the way up. And I think that that's part of Peacock's lesson to us is, I think Peacock posed a question this morning, because whenever the bird deck wants to talk, it's always like very loud and none of the other ones say anything. And I'm like, okay, it's the birds today. So Peacock definitely wanted to come out. And immediately I heard a few questions. It was like, what would your life look like if you kind of were so full of yourself, your volume was turned all the way up and you were so confident and you were like, if you could imagine like the most, I mean, I don't like to compare ourselves because I think that we should always feel like I'm perfect the way I am and I'm always striving to expand and elevate. But nothing's wrong with me. I'm just being the best I can be, right? So if we're being the best we can be, what version of ourselves does that look like? Like, what would that look like? What kind of life would we be living? Not too far into the future, but if you imagine the very best version of your life right now, the life that you have without any major goals coming through, but like things you could like reasonably do within the next month or two to get started, what would it look like? What would you be doing? Oh, my pitcher's filling up with water, and that's what the sound of water is in the background. I was like, what is that? What would you be doing on a daily basis? What time would you get up? What time would you go to bed? Would you be drinking a lot of water? Like, how many days a week would you be drinking? Like, what would your hobbies be? Like, I think that we get so driven and we forget to do things in our life that we do for fun and that just fill us up and make us feel playful. And the thing is, those playful things and those things that make us feel healthy and thriving and alive, they make us even more productive and more successful in our efforts and endeavors towards our goals. So be easy on yourself, as in, don't drive yourself like crazy and not make time for fun and play and the things that interest you, because those are the things that make you an interested person. Those are things that turn you on, and those are the things that get you inspired to make things and to do things and to go out and like get into the world and make it happen anyway. So who is the person that you have to be to create and cultivate that life and that version of you, and actually sustain it and be in it and be able to get real fulfillment in that life? And I think that's something we can play with over the weekend. You can journal about it, go for a walk or a run and get some fresh air and just imagine, have fun just daydreaming and imagining what that ideal version of your life right now would be. Because I'm kind of playing with that right now too. I've been doing that like this whole year so far in 2020, just trying to be that like ultimate version of me and, kind of like make some life changes and do some different things. And I gotta tell you, it's felt really good and it's been really fun. And I'm feeling more and more like, I don't know. I don't want to say a better version of myself, but a magnified version of myself, if you can believe that. Even less subtle than now. But I did want to read you guys Peacock, because Lesley Morrison, she has written such beautiful messages for the birds. They each have their own unique message, and it's almost like poetry. So I always like to read the book and give the booklet version. Okay, Peacock. And the number of the card is 26, if that's significant to you. 2 or 6 or 26 or 8. I am Peacock, the glory of multifaceted expression. I am everything that shimmers. I am all that radiates. I am divinity, manifest in physical form. I am the power of flash and the influence of physical beauty. I am the reflection of inner grace on the outside, but not when I was getting mauled by the dog. I was playing it off gracefully. Let's see. I am the reflection of inner grace on the outside. I am the mirror of everything magnificent. You need to accept and own your body, for it is a mirror of the soul. To be aware of spirit is essential, but not to the exclusion of physicality. We take our forms for a reason, to express our uniqueness in the world. Vanity is no sin, but a deep appreciation of our creation when grounded in a healthy love of self. Break out the colors. Fluff the feathers. Don your finest threads. I have come to teach you how to flaunt with grace, emanating a true beauty from every facet of your being. You are beauty inside and out. You are body, mind, and spirit. You are effortless charm. You are Peacock. Rah! Peacock. I also wondered, are you guys having vivid dreams right now with like Pisces season and Pluto conjuncting Mars and Venus? Like the last couple of nights, I've had crazy dreams. And last night, I had a pretty vivid dream and somebody was in it. And it was a little steamy, but I'm not going to say who it is because you just have to wonder. Yeah, vivid, crazy dreams. And we have had assignments recently in our messages to get work done in your dreams, and try to participate if you can. I don't know, grasp any lucidity when you're there. If you're in your dream and you're like, I'm dreaming, I like this dream, maybe you can see if you can interact in that dream and make conscious decisions. I think my picture is running over in the background. All right, guys. Well, I think that's all I have to say tonight. Go out this weekend, be peacocks, like. Go out, like, look hot, be sexy, be vain, like, ball out, do whatever you got to. But yeah, feel good. And yeah, let that radiate out of you and be kind and happy. Don't be arrogant, but yeah, be bold, be confident, be beautiful, be bold and beautiful this weekend. And I think it'll just liven things up. I don't know. I was kind of being peacock tonight at the restaurant because I finally didn't have a mask on, and I mean I will say I made a really really good percentage tonight, so I think my tables enjoyed it too. All right, guys, love you so much. Bye.